This is Still Here, Still Queer Now What, your companion to Queer Midlife. I'm Dr. Paul Taylor-Pitt. I'm the author of Still Here, Still Queer Now What, the book, coming everywhere October 21st. Different podcast today. I'm in Spain. I'm in Barcelona in the mountains. I'm here for a writing retreat, which I'm doing a bit of writing on and a bit of teaching on. So it's a really exciting week. So I'm going to take you through a little tour of the space. This is an old barn. The space in Spain at one point was a vineyard, and then it was turned into an olive press. And it's just the most incredible space. So here on the wall, there are some of the, we call it the topic garden for some of the writers who are coming on the retreat. And we have this beautiful space that we're going to be working in. If I show you outside, get ready for this. Well, that's mine. There's a story here. So I'm going to be working this week on a potential idea for a book. My muse is Derek Jarman. This is my artistic attempt to show what Prospect Cottage looks like, but more on that later. So I mean, look at this amazing space. It's so beautiful. These lights in the evening are wonderful, and it's the most perfect place to come and write. We're in the mountains, can hear the sounds of nature. I'm not really a big fan of nature, if I'm honest. I'm much more of a town mouse than a country mouse. But there is something wonderful about having this space to come and be inspired, come and be in nature. Pretty gorgeous. There's really something amazing about being here, because here 2 years ago, I came on the writing retreat and wrote a lot of my book, and I return triumphant with a proof copy of my book. It's not the actual finished version, but it's a proof copy of my book, which I bring almost like in a kind of, I might do it later, a circle of life. You know, I feel like I need to hold my book up and show it the land from which it was born. But so much of my book was written here. It feels great to be back. This is going to be such a homemade episode. A phone, nature. Look, it's so gorgeous. Birds. Coming up on the podcast this week, you'll meet Alexis Gregory on Wednesday. Alexis is a returning guest on the podcast. He came back so we could talk about the work he's been doing on his play Smoke and the production of his latest work, Riot Act 2, which is premiering in London on the 5th of July. It's a work in progress at the moment, so you can get tickets to go and see that through Crazy Cox, and I'll put the link in the show notes. I'm very happy to have Alexis back on the podcast, and I always have such a good time when we're talking, so you'll get to hear from Alexis on Wednesday. And then this coming weekend is Pride in London, so I'm going to be in the march with Queerwell, the charity that I do some work with. They're a fantastic resource. If you're looking to join the Pride March and need someone to come with, check out Queerwell, queerwell.org. I think there are still maybe some spaces to come and march with us. But enough talk. I need to go write. Thank you for being with me on this little adventure podcast. Keep all your fingers and toes crossed that I get something done this week without being too distracted. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.